Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Next line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Signs the quick throw. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They'll run it to the left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. Pressure is coming. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down here for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Can he make it to the marker? Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Oklahoma. Just ran away from the defense.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they'll set him now for the extra point try. And it's good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Third down upcoming after that completion. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Drops back in the gun. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain. No huddle here for the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. A gain makes it second and medium. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll run it to the right side. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here's the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. The pass rush closing in. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick grab.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, But plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he fires the football to the right side. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's brought down there.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The PAT is good. They go up for touchdown, 14-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the junior able to get home with the sack. No press here. The defense backing away. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Bites off a defender. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Defense not pressing this time. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass is caught.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And it's complete downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Sooners pick up enough to get a 1st down there. There's the handoff. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The back's got it. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Running with purpose. And they pick up the 1st down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Great job here by this offense, being able to convert. let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Ball handed off. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth-down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the single back. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Looking to pass here on second down. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drop back here on third down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. The DB is backing off from the line now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that run produces a decent gain.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Third down, out of the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? He'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. They'll try to run this one in. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Sooners line up with a first and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They're going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Love love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good, but still trail, though. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And this one will be fair caught. This will likely be the last play of the half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Tackled after the interception, but that would be the final play this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it deep to begin the second half. Here's the fair catch by the return man. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
They'll hand it off. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. They're going to run it here. They've got him down out near the 40. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Gives it to the back. Breaking free at midfield. That big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. It is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Inside the 20. Past the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Irish. And the interception taken to the house. A big 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
You know, I don't want to get away from a jet sweep. I think it's a good call. This one just didn't work out. So now you're way behind on the sticks.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch made on the out route.
Yeah, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And the Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking to throw again. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his man. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Bailey. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. A completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Pass caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Notre Dame. Stretching the lead, this one is getting ugly.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it second and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He's going to hand this off. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And this one is getting ugly. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
That incompletion makes it second and 10. Handoff heading left. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Because the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
He'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it second and medium. And here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Notre Dame 49, Oklahoma 21.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense is really threatening now.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And now the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Sooners looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter and use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Notre Dame 49, Oklahoma 28.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Escapes the pocket. Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the mark.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back has it on a screen now. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. They'll change the pre-snap look now. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to chuck it again. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Off the play fake on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Second down and goal. And he'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Irish. And the route is on. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
And everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
Point after, up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Looks to the left, pass caught, and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's in bounds. Nice gain.
Second down after that completion. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on a tackle.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Now here's the toss play. They'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Heading left after the handoff. They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it on 3rd and long and came up well short. The Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time?
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
1st and 10 play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball.
He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 20. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Linebacker shifting around now. And on the carry, he's heading left. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Here comes a handoff. fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the return an opportunity to bring this back. He'll call for the fair catch here. Sooners offense is back on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
He's brought down, but not before the game to the 42-yard line.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. This one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.